This is how we work in a natural as the rest. We don't create sophisticated labs to do things that it might look good just because it has to be. This is how it's done, and it's better to see it this way. Exactly what all of us will do in our own place. Carry on, please.
Okay. We all know that we can use CO2 GANs, the water on the CO2 GANs for the plants. So we conducted our own test to verify, uh, and we started the testing December 30, 2015, and concluded January 26, 2016. And the plants are still growing and developing at this time. We have a couple of cantaloupe seedlings for every uh, uh, kind of or type of water. So for, let's say, for example, for tap water, 2 seedlings for that one, and for rainwater, 2 seedlings for that one. And we have 6 different water being used during the testing. I have rainwater, just plain water collected every time when it rains using a plastic container, and a tap water which passing through a regular filtration, and not the reverse osmosis one, only the regular filtration, like a filter, then activated carbon, then another ceramic filter, just enough for human consumption. That is the same water we use as drinking water. Another is rainwater, but this time we put a nano-coated copper inside the bottom of the container. Then the same rainwater treated rainwater, but this time we treat it with GANS water. This rainwater, the treatment for CO2 GANS water here is only one time during the first day of testing. The rest, the water used every day or every time we water the plants, we're only introducing the field of CO2. No additional GANS water directly on the plant. Another water is tap water that is exposed with fields of GANS. We don't add the GANS water, just pass the water around the container where CO2 GANS is inside. So another one is rainwater treated with a nano-coated copper, the same as this one here, but we add an additional exposure with the fields of CO2 GANS, same as we did with the tap water. So I have here the photographs. They are arranged in this way. The rainwater with nano-coated copper. This is day 1. So then here rainwater, then this column is for tap water, then rainwater with CO2 GANS water. Only this first day, I have to zoom in here. Only this first day, that is, we add the upper portion of the GANS container, that is water. We let the GANS settle at the bottom, then we around 1 ml or more. We mix it with a liter of water, then we water these 2 pots. The rest, no more GANS water, but just the field. Okay. Next, this is the tap water exposed with CO2 GANS field. This last one is rainwater with the nano-coated copper and also exposed with CO2 GANS fields. So we're just using the fields here, and for this one, the water only, no GANS on the soil or on the plants, just the water. So this is day 1, and this is day 7. I took photographs every day. I just presented here a span of, let's say, every week. If you've noticed on the photographs, there is consistent darker color on this one with rainwater, with CO2 GANS water. Others have similar colors, but this one is different. Okay, on the next page, they are on day 16. We now have an obvious difference, very obvious difference on the growth. The rainwater is left behind here, and even with this nano-coated copper, the tap water grows well, but this one has more leaves than this one. The tap water is behind, a leaf behind than the GANS water. The rest are also doing fine, but it is rainwater with CO2 GANS water that grows a lot faster, and the colors are consistent. If you look the previous page, the colors are darker. I set my camera here to have a consistent, let's say for this day 7, the camera setting is the same. So I don't influence, the camera setting should not influence the color of the leaf. So I have the accurate reading on the capture of the color. So as you can see, there are a lot, the color are not darker here, but this one is very consistent. So in here, you might be tricked that the tap water have larger leaves, but if you look at the pots here, the pots is farther from the camera because I cannot capture the entire plant without zooming out. So if we have this for the tap water, the one with the CO2 GANS water is already ahead with another segment here, while this one still have no segment or extra segment and more leaves here, and the color is very significant here, darker color on this one. Okay, I'll zoom out. So this is a very good comparison among different treatment on water. If we rank all of them, the first that grows faster is the one with CO2 GANS water. Next is this with tap water, and together with this tap water exposed with CO2 GANS fields. Then this one, and then next is rainwater treated with nano-coated copper, and the last one is rainwater only. Okay, at day 40, I've noticed some flowers already. These plants are placed outside at the backyard, just outside our door, so they are exposed outside. However, the sun exposure of the sun on this plant is only for half a day. The area at the back is facing the east. However, it's the placement on the plants. They are beside the wall that at noontime they are no longer exposed directly. They have no direct sunlight exposure for the rest of the day. So it's only in the morning. So there must be a delay if they are exposed well whole day under the sun. So it is possible we have more growth. But for the test, I keep everything consistent, the placement consistent, and they are distanced more than a foot apart. On the 4th day, I see flowers in them. And on the 20th day, we change our parameters, our testing parameters. I treated all of them with tap water treated with fields of CO2 GANS. I don't want the rest or the other plants left behind. I want them to grow together. So on that, because it's already conclusive that the plant treated with the CO2 GANS water is way ahead among the rest. So on the 20th day, I treated all of them with the same water that is exposed with CO2 GANS. In here, the photo on the 23rd day, so I started treating all of them on the 28th day, the same quality water. you will notice if we compare it on day 16, the leaves here becomes darker. All of them becomes darker, while this one is maintaining a much darker because it is already ahead among the rest. So at that day 27, you'll notice colors are much darker compared to day 16, which have no exposure of the same water. So the rest were able to catch up, and at 40th day, I have this flowering. They are flowering already, and they have beautiful flowers. And the other day, that is on February 16, I have this. Almost all of them have these beautiful flowers. Okay, and I have another report from a farmer on the same using CO2 GANS water on December 27 last year, 2015. We conducted a free workshop for the people of Davao City. Davao City is the largest city in terms of land area and is located in the southern part of Mindanao and is surrounded with agricultural lands. The participants, around 50 of them, were able to learn nano coating, GANS production, and application of these materials for health, energy, and agriculture. And on February 13, a farmer who attended the workshop provided us a report that his rice plants are growing better after application of water treated with CO2 GANS fields. This is just fields of CO2 GANS, and the CO2 GANS is inside a plastic, a sealed plastic, the one we use as a CO2 GANS patch for health applications. I suggested that at that time when we teach them, we shared to them about how to make this patch. I told them, you can use this on a pipe or at the exterior, at the end, most part of the pipe where water comes out on your irrigation system, to let water pass through on top of this patch, that it can help improve the water. The farmer did that only 2 weeks ago. So at that time, the rice is already 58 years old when he took this photograph. And for 2 weeks period, he treated the water with GANS fields from the CO2 GANS patch. The farmer was surprised because they have this, the usual growth of rice, the usual height is only 1 meter. The average height is only 1 meter, but this one reaches 110 centimeters or 1.1 meter. So it's much taller, and the color is much greener, darker. Usually rice have this yellowish on some areas, and he compared it to the neighboring rice fields. His rice is different from the rest. And another problem presented to us by the farmer is these black bugs. They call black bugs. The bugs eats the rice leaves, and they use pesticides for this. And I suggested we have to stop using pesticides. We have to try another means of another means of solving this problem. I suggested, how about we talk to these bugs? These are also beings. What if we talk to them? I know, just like we talk to other animals. It's just a thought at that moment. However, the farmer implemented our suggestion, and to his surprise, it is only his farm that is not eaten by these bugs. After that, the rest and the neighboring area, they were eaten by these bugs, and these people use pesticides. And today, while having this agricultural discussion, I come to a realization, other than talking to these other beings like these bugs, maybe the bugs did no longer have this interest eating these plants because of the energy in the area. They don't, because they are already energized, so they don't have this interest anymore in eating these rice plants. So this is very good news for us in the agriculture, and Another application that I have experienced is on this tea plant. As you can see on the left side, this tea plant almost lost all of its leaves. I don't know what happened at this tea plant. I was very busy. I just noticed this plant on the side that my wife is taking care of one of his plants. So I sprayed. This happens, I believe, in December. Yes, last year December, I sprayed CO2 GANS water. That's around 1 ml or less of a drop of CO2 GANS water to a liter of tap water. So I sprayed it on this plant. Then after 26 days, this what happens. More leaves and shiny leaves on the plant. So it is proof that we have verified that yes, indeed, CO2 GANS water or the field from CO2 GANS can help our plants. That would be all for my sharing today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bernie.
Carry on, Rene.
Okay, you're welcome. So I'll have to stop sharing.
Carry on, Rene, please.
Okay, sir. I think that's all for what we have prepared. But the drawings, the detailed drawings that we have, it's ready, and I'm going to communicate with Vince because Vince has already access. So I'll just fill up the data on the cloud, and yeah, Vince, we're gonna pick it up just to put it in a proper place.